What up, players? Subscribe! What up, players? Warboss Tay up in this mud. Welcome to my first unboxing video. What I'm going to be doing is showing you the model straight out of the package or the clamshell or whatever, and then I am going to show it to you built up, and then I'm going to show it to you painted. So hopefully this will be a trend that can continue as time allows. But first, our first unboxing is going to be the Dark Eldar Haemonculous. And this is what the package looks like for any of you that have seen pictures or have bought one yourself. This is the standard to which I'm going to try to paint mine up with my standard Dark Eldar painting scheme. So looking at it, it doesn't really tell you what these are, but I'm going to take a guess that the caskets, this little thing that it's holding in its right hand, is either a casket of flensing, a cask of malediction, or an archangel of pain, because all of those descriptions say that it is something which gets opened and then stuff comes out or stuff flies out of it. So that's what this little box looks like. And this gun over here, I'm assuming is a liquefier pistol because none of the other pistol descriptions sound like they match that. And this gauntlet on its right hand, you can't really see the back of it, so I can't really tell how it's supposed to be painted up, but it either reads to me as a mind phase gauntlet or a flesh gauntlet. And this I assume is just a close combat weapon because I couldn't read anything in the other descriptions that made it seem like anything else. If you know what this equipment is supposed to be represented as on the figure, could you let me know, write a comment, and I'll be sure to take that into account when if I build up any more, if I want to make like a coven of these guys. Right now I'm figuring I'm just going to run him as an ancient, and I'm just going to paint him up as is on the cover. I don't know if it's really going to be effective on the field, but it looks cool, so that's what I'll do. So here is what it looks like on the sprue that all these new resin fine cast figures come in. As you can see, it's all attached. You're going to have to clip and clean and do a little bit of a cleaning work to get rid of the mold lines and flashing and stuff. I love this coat made of stitched together flayed skin. It's just so awesome. What is this thing on its back? What is this supposed to be? Let's zoom in on that. It looks just like a back rack, a trophy rack that all Dark Eldar or Eldar figures have on their backs, but it looks like it has these vial things for holding medicines and stuff. Yeah, it looks just like a bony vertebrae spinal protrusion thing, and it's super cool how he comes with this base where it looks like he's floating up off the ground, attached to this vertebrae column looking thing. So it's really gross, it's really nasty. I'm gonna build this up and I'll show you what it looks like when we come back. Alright, so he's all cleaned up now, just about, and glued together. Show you the detail on him before I get to painting. I love this flayed skin coat. It's really great. Love how it looks like this vertebrae growth he's got coiling around is making him levitate above the ground almost. It's a great effect. So I'm going to get on to painting him. And like I said, I'm going to do it as close to the studio color scheme as possible. and hopefully I'll have him done by later tonight. So there he is. We'll see you when he's done. And here is my finished Haemonculous, painted up in the Studio GW scheme as closely as I could have reproduced it. I took a lot of my inspiration off of the GW website, where the model is shown from the front and the back, so that really helped me a lot with this growth thing in the back, trying to figure out what all these were. Like, oh, these are tubes, okay. Oh, this is a drip bag of blood, oh, okay. Oh, these are tubes feeding into the other side of his body, oh, okay. And it just was really helpful. Something I did that I don't think the GW scheme did was, the GW Heavy Metal painters did, was I used gloss varnish on any of the vials and any of the tubes to make it shine no matter what direction you're looking at it. As you can see there. What I did with these two tubes was I tried to make it look like this was fresh, bright red blood dripping into his body, and the tube above it has recycled outgoing blood that's darker and more, you know, thicker, clotted, gross, all that kind of stuff. The gauntlet too, while I was cleaning the gauntlet, I feel really bad because I was cleaning it and the fingertips broke off while I was cleaning it because it's resin. They're supposed to be small, sharp, hooked fingertips, and I feel horrible that I broke them off while I was cleaning, because, you know, with all the extra flash and stuff, it's hard to tell what are little pieces that are supposed to stay on, especially with the spinal cords. A lot of the vertebrae have extended little pieces on it that you have to file off, and you're just not sure how far you're supposed to file it, what's actually supposed to be on the model, and what's actually a piece of flash. Anyway, it's a cool model. I love it. I'm glad I got to paint it up. He looks like he's a little bit unbalanced, but it's just because the surface that I'm filming him on right now is a little bit crooked. So he fits on there pretty well, and he's floating as straight as he should be. He's not veering to the side, really. And I even added the little red tattoo on his forehead, that diamond tattoo. And I don't know if you can see it, how close I can get with this camera, but the eyes were the hardest thing to paint because they're so small, and it looks like between a fourth to a third of the eye. The bottom part of the eye is covered by this little mouth covering thing he's got, so you really have to get in there with the shading and then find your surface to where you're going to put the eye, where you're going to put the pupil. So that was pretty tough, but I think I was able to pull it off. So there you go. My dog's hungry. I better go feed it. Hope you liked the color scheme. Hope you liked this little unboxing / showcase. And I might do some more in the future. Let me know what you guys think. Alright. Peace out. War Boss out.